Dear friends, good evening. My name is Alina, and here we are again live on our channels. I'm a licensed tourist guide in Romania and a member in Pro Guide Association. And of course, being Wednesday, we have an English virtual guided tour. I will show you before we go live with our colleague. What does it mean to be a licensed tourist guide? So you have a certificate, and we have also a badge. The badge we have to wear all the time while guiding, while actually working, accompanying our tourists on Romanian lands. So today, as promised, we are going to have an interesting tour, and we are going to invite next to us, because it's Wednesday, our colleague Florin. Hi, good evening. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. I'm back. Last Wednesday I wasn't in Romania. I was to ski in Bulgaria. That's why we are back after 2 weeks to a new subject. We go to Transilvania today. But first of all, I will show you my documents. My badge and my certificate. I'm a licensed tourist guide. I have the license number 5771 in Romania. And because I want to finish in 15-20 minutes, not more, is the optimum time for a presentation. We go now to Transilvania. Thank you. To visit Roman galleries from Roșia Montană. We have here the entrance to this gallery. These are the gallery we can visit. So our touristic place. You can see there is written Alburnus Maior, is the old name for Roșia Montană. I have to tell you that first, where now is Romania, was another country called Dacia and was conquered by the Romans in 106. And they conquered only part of Romania from today, part of Dacia. They came especially for gold and silver. So they went to Apuseni mountain in western part of Romania, in Transilvania from today, and including here in Roșia Montană, Alburnus Maior. So Roșia Montană, the name of the village from today, came from the color red. Roșia means red in Romanian language. It's from iron oxide. There is here in these mountains, also in the river that is in the middle of the village. First time we find in 1770 on a Josephinian map the name of Roșia Montană, Goldenbach in German, and Veres-patak in Magyar. And there is not a problem for inhabitants from this village. This river, they have water for drinking from 13 springs that are not affected by the substances that are under the ground in this village. So we have the map of Romania. In the next slide, we go from Bucharest to center of Transilvania, 6 hours driving, more than 400 kilometers, and on the way from Bucharest to Roșia Montană, we have Sibiu and also Alba Iulia, important cities in Romania. Also, we have another map, is a shorter way from Cluj-Napoca, the second largest city in Romania, about 130 kilometers coming from Cluj-Napoca. We have also in Transylvania, in Brad, in the next slide I pointed with the red arrow, the village Brad, where is the Gold Museum. Maybe in a next presentation we'll talk about this museum, because it's a unique museum in Romania, the only museum of gold in Romania. But now let's go to Alburnus Maior, or to Roșia Montană. We have in this village, you can see here is the entrance on the right is that gate to go underground to visit about 200 meters of ancient galleries, Roman galleries, with special stories. Roșia Montană is in Alba County. Romania is divided in 40 counties plus Bucharest and Ilfov. And in Alba County we have Roșia Montană, this village. We have at the entrance to these touristic galleries from today on marble on the left and on the right. We have in the next image. Please help me, Alina, with the next image. We have on the left the original text of the oldest document. We have it where we have the name of the village Alburnus Maior, is dated 6th of February 131. So we talk about 1890 years ago, so almost 2000 years. This is the oldest gold exploitation from Romanian territory, and we talk about a document, but it's not really a document. We have some small tables, are 15 per 10 centimeters, or 15 per 9 centimeters. There are 26 tables like this, are made from wood, linden or pine wood, covered with black wax. And they scratch the wax with a nail, writing some words. We have some contracts for hiring in mine, contracts of sale, a list of dishes from a party, and the original are not here in Roșia Montană, are in Romania, in Bucharest, Cluj-Napoca and Alba Iulia, and some of them are in Berlin and Budapest. We have 26 tablets like this. When we go to Roșia Montană, we have some copies to understand better how they made a contract at that moment. And now let's go underground to visit the galleries. This is the entrance. After we open the gate, we go on stairs. These are new stairs, and this tunnel is new. Was made in 1977, special for the tourists to come here to visit Roman galleries. We have here in Roșia Montană 19 levels for galleries in this mountain. We have about 150 kilometers of galleries. About 7 kilometers are from antique periods, from 2000 years ago. These are the best preserved antique mines from the world. We don't need special equipment to come here to visit. So I told you the entrance is new, made with concrete blocks, this tunnel with stairs, handrail. We go 33 meters underground. So imagine a building with 10 levels. We go underground. We visit about 200 meters one way. So 400 meters is entire tour. Now we talk about a special place, a unique place. We go back in time 2,000 years to see this masterpiece of antique technologies. We can see we have these galleries. We can see the direction of digging here, how they use the tools, sharp tools to dig every day. They use hammers and chisels to dig here in these galleries. Here we understand better how they work and how they extract the strategy to find gold. We have a trapezoid shape. The height is about 1.8 meters, and they don't need reinforcements because the pressure of the mountain is dispersed thanks to this shape of the galleries. The result is for about 2,000 years, this gallery are preserved and we can visit today. Every half of meter, when we advance here, we can see like a distinct sign, distinct line, meaning that after 6, 8, or 10 hours of work, depending on how hard was the rock, the stone from here, or the powerful, how powerful was the miner, this means an working day. After an working day, they stop digging and they change the crew. The rocks they transported at the surface with wooden baskets by other miners because they cannot dig 6, 8, 10 hours in a day. They use a candlestick, we call it opites, a burning lamp, like a small tank with olive oil that measure the working time. And after we have in the next image, in the next slide, 2 images with this opites, this candlestick, and how they put it in a small hole because they cannot keep it, of course, in their hands. They have to put it somewhere, and with both hands they have to work to dig. So they put it in a niche here, and using olive oil. They have light and also like a counter clock. So after they finish the olive oil from here, they knew they have to change. The miner who dig start carrying, transporting the baskets with the rocks, and the miner who transported start digging. These are in these galleries where we can see this niche. We know that are from Roman times because the Romans came with candlesticks. But we have also some other galleries where we have wooden torch. We know that these galleries are older. They use carbon 14 and they realize they are before Roman exploitation. After they go at the surface, they have to extract gold. Now, outside you saw the entrance. We have some machines. Are replicas. We talk about now about the gold stamp mill. Is a replica, is not the original one, from a replica from a mill that they use it in 18th and 19th century. It's a water run. The stamp mill features wooden hammer, also referred as arrows, with granite reinforced end pieces. So the water rotate that wheel, and these hammers crushed the ore, small stones that contains gold. Then the ore is turned into a thick paste, and after they wash it, the gold, heaviest gold, rests at the bottom. This was the way how they extract the gold from that rocks. We have also an image from this is a picture from the museum we have here in Roșia Montană, in the same place. Also a picture with miners carrying with the wooden baskets the rock from underground. We have another image with the museum, how it's organized in a separate building in the same area. We have a lot of pictures. Then we can explain how they work in 19th and 20th century. And also we have this one is a gold exploitation from communism time. During the centuries, we have different type of exploitation of gold here in Apuseni Mountain. We talked about an antique exploitation with hammer and chisel. Then they used gunpowder, dynamite. From 1970, they start exploitation from the surface. You can see using machines and chemicals. From Roman time, we know they extract about 100 kilograms gold per week. So imagine in 165 years, they extract about 500 tons of gold from these mountains. Another 500 tons they extracted, but in a longer period during the Habsburg occupation. We know also now to discover where we have gold in the mountains. We have new technologies, but in ancient times they made the link between the nature, the vegetation that is outside, with the minerals and the gold and silver that is underground. Our ancestors knew that where we have birch and thyme, we have gold underground. Now from 1 ton of material, we extract 1 gram of gold and around 6-7 grams of silver. But in Romania, from 2006, we stopped extracting gold. So we have only nature. There is a project to include Roșia Montană in UNESCO World Heritage. Me, I want to be a successful project because I'm working in tourism, and we know that we don't have so much gold anymore in our mountains because they extract a lot. But the area from here, from Apuseni, is very beautiful. Not only for these galleries, we have many other places to visit, and the mountains are very beautiful. This is a part of Roșia Montană, of what we can visit in Apuseni, in Roșia Montană. I invite you to come in Romania to visit our country, and also to come here to Roșia Montană to see more than we showed you today in this presentation.
Thank you very much, Florin.
You're welcome.
It was very conclusive. It was an amazing presentation, and for sure this will, let's say, make the people curious in order to come and visit. That's the most important thing. Like I always said, when the time is right, we will travel again. When the time is right, we are ready to guide. And when the time is right, visit Romania or rediscover Romania. Once again, thank you very much, Florin.
You're welcome. We are here to guide the tourists. We know a lot of information about our country, about our history, nature, and it's not so dangerous, I guess, to travel. But we wait to open again the borders to be free again to travel.
Bye, take care. See you next week.
See you next week with another presentation in English. Bye.
Bye.